What's going on, guys? It's your boy ATFCOBRA. I'm guessing that you guys are kind of scratching your heads about the title of this video, which is basically how I got to 80 FPS, or how to max your Radeon 7770 for Battlefield 3. Now I've got a lot of messages over, let's see how many views how many views on this video. I think 66,566 views on this video, and it's basically a video of me getting 80 frames max settings on Radeon XFX 7770, and this is 720p. I put everything in the title, I put all the information in the title, and still people decide not to listen to it. Basically, to begin the video, I want to start off on how I did it. The first thing is, I was playing on 1280 by 720p. That's the resolution I was playing on. Second thing is, my motherboard it was an M5987B or something like that. It was a quad core. I used a quad core processor. I don't think the motherboard really counts too much. It gives it some juice, but you know, just don't go with a motherboard that's too cheap. I'm not a pro at motherboards, but as far as CPUs, I know some stuff. But as far as the motherboard, don't get anything too cheap, because then you won't get the performance that you really want. And also RAM, make sure you have the same RAM. It really does help. I found that out later on. And also your hard drive, make sure you get a fast hard drive as well. But it's not a secret, it's not a big thing. It's relatively easy to do. You need to be able to overclock, and the reason why I say use a quad core processor, because number one, they're cost effective if you don't want to spend too much money, and two, they're easy to overclock. Now if you have a 6 core or 8 core, they're harder to overclock. They overheat like crazy. I'm using an FX 8150 now in this updated video, and that one overheats a lot. But get some decent supplies. You know, Best Buy, you'll find a lot of this stuff, except for the CPUs. You can get that at Newegg or something like that, or even Amazon. And the XFX Radeon 7770, the way you can get 80 or even more, you can get higher frames, is by overclocking your graphics card. Now I had my graphics card overclocked to I think 4.34 or 4.4 gigahertz. That's what I had it overclocked to. And my memory, I only had I think 8 gigs. Hard drive was clear. There wasn't really nothing on it. And this was not recording as well. When I was recording, it dipped a little bit more, so it wasn't in the 80s with recording. I wouldn't be able to give you guys some stats on stuff like that. You will have to look it up. It's everywhere on YouTube now. It should be everywhere now. But that's how you do it, guys. It's really not that hard. I know I get a lot of messages on this video on how to do it, or actually I just got a message on how to do it, and I get a lot of questions in that video, and so I decided to actually let you guys know, and it's not hard at all. It's very easy. Anyone can do it. Even a caveman can do it. But if you want to get more frames, the GTX 640, 650s, those are really good. They're cost effective. You know, you can pick them up at Best Buy. You can even get two 7770s. Now, if you're looking to record and you want to get more frames, then get two 7770s. If you're just looking to play, you don't care about recording, one is just good to get you around the frames that you're looking for. If you're looking to play over 1080p, then you're probably gonna need something like a 670 or 680 or more to just play on, you know, ultra settings, max settings at 1080p. If that makes sense to you guys, you know, you're gonna need a better graphics card, because it doesn't matter what your motherboard. I mean, it kind of does matter what your motherboard is and your RAM and stuff like that. It does matter a little bit, but if you don't have the graphics card that could put out the power, then you're definitely not gonna get 80 or more frames. And like I said, the 80 frames I was getting without recording. And when I recorded that video, I think I was getting like 65, 70-ish frames, and I was using Fraps at that time. With DxTory, I probably would have got around 80. And like I said, that video with the 7770, I was playing on 1280 by 720p. That was the resolution. But if you want to play max settings, you need a GTX 670 at least, or better, or 570 or 580. GTX 580 or better, or Radeon 7950 or 7970 or 7850. Those will do you some justice as well. And like I said, this is not very hard. This is you know, if you guys It's not really much research, it's just knowing your stuff. You know, a lot of you guys, if you're asking me about this, you should already know what's out there in the market and what to use and what to buy, so you should already have that in mind. But getting to those frames, very easy. Just buy the equipment, buy the 7770, buy a decent quad core processor, buy a decent motherboard. Don't go cheap, don't go anything under $100, of course. And a graphics card, decent graphics card, of course, will serve your purpose. And like I said, if you're recording, you need either two 7770s to get around that, or a GTX 670 or 570 or better. And that's my tip for you guys for today. Thanks for watching, and be sure to leave a thumbs up. I'm going to leave this video to a response to the video that has so many views and so many questions and so many comments. Peace, guys.